outside at around 3, I think 3:49. I gotta go check the time again. Just coming back and forth and checking. Now we started off, we had a little shade here, but still plenty of light hitting the screen. Now we have no shade at all. Any sunlight that's going to come in is going to make direct contact with the screen. And already this is what we're picking up. Now you see how sharp and brilliant the image looks on this side? I'm going to show you something. We're going to go inside, show you the rear projection part. This is how it looks when it's being hit by the back when you put it in glass, which is kind of interesting because if you take the screen and you put it somewhere like away from the glass, this image shows up crystal clear. When you put it in the window, it activates differently. So see how it looks murky here? Now watch this. That's how it looks on the opposite side when the sunlight's hitting the screen. Tell me that is not interesting. So one of the investors pointed it out. He said, I noticed on that side when it's in the window, it comes up darker, but the minute it's outside and it's being hit by the sun, it's actually generating more gain, which is kind of interesting. Something we have to figure out. Like I said, this stuff is pretty interesting. Now, if we had this inside the house, and I'm doing a demonstration, it is going to display both images crystal clear. But the main purpose for this is that you can have this against glass, you can use it for advertising and so forth. So when people are going to view it, they're going to view it from out here. But like I said, not on the glass, separately by itself, which I did the demonstration. It'll pick up on both sides with no problem. Laying against the glass, it picks up only on one side. So that is really freaking interesting. Now as you can see, we don't have the shadows anymore, no more at all. So when the sun comes out, we'll be able to cover the glass and all that right there. As a matter of fact, we got some light right there popping out right now. So pretty soon. Other than that, it's doing quite well, and it's picking up the image. It's showing it from corner to corner to corner. No problem. We don't have any washout. We don't have any discoloration. It is coming up and it's looking beautiful. This is now one of the most, this is considered to be, we have now, here comes the sun, here comes. We have now one of the most powerful gains on the planet. There is no one that has a technology that can take on a direct hit from the sun and produce an image at now 3 o'clock in the evening. We've already did this at 1:36, something like that. Here we go, there's the sun right there. So man, I was just thinking, if I had a big enough screen, which I'm buying me another one now. I'm probably gonna buy me like a 6x6. And this whole area right here, if I put a projector behind that, I could watch TV behind this with no problem. And these guys are talking about putting awnings over top. Of course, because they're gonna have people out here, which is gonna make this frame produce even better. And they're talking about using 5,000 lumen ultra short throw projectors. That's gonna look incredible, or 6,000 to 7,000 lumens. So this particular Nova technology is going to be available in 4 colors. We're going to have it in black, we're going to have it in a clear, we're going to have it in the dark, which you're seeing right here. We don't have a name for it yet. And probably like a, I haven't decided what the other one's going to be yet. Yeah, we'll figure it out as we go along, but it has to be dark. Even with the clear is going to have a bit of a darkness to it, so it's going to be pretty cool. It's got a bit of a crazy fog to it. Look at the daytime. Got it. Let's see where I put my phone at that quick, because everything has to be recorded. Everything, literally everything. And I know it's going to bleed you if you come out and say, hey, look, I developed a screen paint that can take a direct hit from the sun or produce an image outside in the afternoon. No one's going to believe you. You have to back everything up. That's why I said one day God will bless us with the technology to be able to produce an image outside. You can be out there at 12 o'clock watching a football game. And here we are already, 3:55. 355. Now you can see some sunlight gracing the house, but not a lot. There's some. I am really, really, really happy. God is amazing. He's absolutely amazing. Can't believe I'm sitting here looking at this thing. Even my investors were looking at it. They were like, what in the world is that? God's new blessing. So I may do something that may cover the whole door. I think I'm going to do something like that. Bring my projector down here, do a portrait mode fish tank right there. And I'll do that like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Imagine saying that, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. 12 o'clock in the afternoon, we're going to be doing demonstrations. That's going to be so cool. Might have to bring my PC gamer and do some PC gaming out here at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. That's going to be so cool. Where's the remote control for this? I don't know how much of a good response we're going to get outside. And it's not some people say, well, you know what? When you got so many people telling you that your products aren't this and your products aren't that and you're supposed to be this, that, and the other, it feels good, man. It feels good to be able to have this kind of technology in my hands right now. It feels fantastic because no one will follow this. They can't. I've seen their technology barely pulls up in the house. Barely pulls up in the house from what I've seen in these dark. This is why it does not pay to cut corners and have your screen sitting in dark environments and all that other dumb nonsense to make the screen look good. Because when the real tests, when the real big boys come out, you can't compete with them. Man, I still can't believe this is crazy. OG demonstration, 4K. That's why it pays to do those tests. It pays. Look at that. Pays to do those tests. Pays to have faith, number one. And it pays to basically do the test, do the work. Instead of cutting corners. Now, people that cut corners, like them big companies, I call them cutting corners. When they use those ambient light controlled environments to make the screen look good, you're barely making it inside. There's no way in the world you can produce images like I produce in my fully lit environments. And now we're outside at 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the evening or in the noontime. There's no way in the world you're going to catch up to this stuff. By the time you even come close to basically producing a screen somewhat decent in a fully lit environment, you know how far our advancement of technology will be by then? It took 1 hour to develop. God blessed us to be able to develop this stuff in under 20 minutes. And fell over at Projector Central. We're on a three-way call, and I guess the guy shared some videos with them. And like I said, I don't like to discuss my business with the big companies because the big companies, they're so into this protocol nonsense. It's got to have a gain. It's got to have this. It's got to have that. You know, they got to operate a certain way. This, that, and the other. We don't operate on that level. We operate in a whole different, part of the universe. We don't do that. So when you're asking us questions about what's the gain, what's the that, and I got to tell you, look, it's an engineer design gain. It doesn't have a 1.2 and 1.3 on it. They don't understand it. But yet I can sit out here and I can do a demonstration that their screens couldn't even begin to comprehend. They can't even think of. What happened to your 1.0 and 1.2? I beat 0.9 screens over and over and over again. And they can't even pull proper color next to our technology. So that's why I said they don't understand it. And then when the guy showed him the video, the guy sitting there with his mouth dropped wide open said, well, this needs to get out. No, it does not. I do not want to be on that level. I explained it already before. Do not want to be on that level. I'm trying to retire. I am not trying to be on a corporate level with millions and millions of paint. No. I don't want that. I'm happy with what I'm blessed to have, and that's the end of it. I need no more, I need no less. I'm not a greedy person. Whatever my Lord blesses me with, I'm happy to have. But I do not want to be, well, I'm going to be that anyway. I have no choice around that one because of the whole lung issue, but that's a whole other story on its own. But anyway, besides that point, I don't want tons of order. I just don't want them. I get 30 orders from me on Friday, I'm good. I get 20 orders, I'm good. I get 4 orders, I'm good. I don't look at it that way. Now, they're all interested in this. They're all chattering, talking about this technology right here. You can pull contrast demonstrations outside. And of course, the price tag is going to pop up. They're going to ask, well, if you're retiring, you don't want nothing to do with it anymore, give us a price. And that's what's going to pop up. That's why I don't like talking to the big companies. They all got that protocol. Oh, it's got to be this and got to be that. No, it doesn't. You don't have to be in an ambulate controlled environment. You don't have to have an expensive projector. You don't have to calibrate. And then anybody else is trying to make screen paint, they're following by the same direction under them. Oh, good luck getting it out of that freaking bush. They don't even cut the grass on that side of the golf course. Good luck. You're going to be over for a while. I don't know what's worse. In fact, he's going to be there. And that freaking unforgivable sand dune. Because I've seen many people get their stuff stuck over in that stuff over there. Man. Oh, well. Time for me to eat. So, right now at 3% done. Still has a ton of testing to go through. I mean, a ton of testing. Now it's about what? It is right now our time. I keep forgetting our time here. Our time here. Oh, and by the way, that technology is submersible. You know what that means? You can actually dunk that stuff underwater. You can drop that whole entire screen underwater and you can project images right through it. It's got some interesting events to it. Let me see. So we're already in our afternoon. We're at 4:04 right now. I'm about to go get something to eat in my little junky area right here. I'm gonna watch me some Dennis the Menace, which I like to watch. Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson. That's the benefit. Like I said, the Dennis of our technology, you don't have to sit in the dark. Period. So most people are sitting right now, they can't fire their projectors up, especially if you got a gray screen. That's why I sat there and said that gray screen technology is obsolete. Well, with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I'm going to get in here and get something to eat and watch some Dennis the Menace. Thank you all for your time. I got to go, and God bless.